We move to part 5 of chapter 3, sorry, the utility company. All okay, this is primary energy source by Energy Commission Malaysia. Kalau kita, if you see here, also saying that in Malaysia we are using the natural gas more, increasing natural gas, and then second, our usage in 2010 is the crude oil. The third one is coal and coke, airang batu, and then petroleum product, hydropower ada kat sini, and a bit biodiesel and biomass. So still we are moving towards this one. This yang bawah one is renewable energy, bio and hydropower, but it's still not, tak dapat pun about 15% of the energy sources in Malaysia. And then how they delivered the energy. Definition: natural gas is a primary fuel. It can be supplied direct to customer as primary energy, and or it can be burned in power station and produce electricity. So usually they are burned in power station to produce electricity, and then this electricity is the secondary fuel ataupun secondary energy which we use in our houses and industry. And cost of delivered electricity is much higher because of this. Nak deliver the electricity to industry and houses is very high. Okay, this is a general electricity supply network from power station, then dia akan ada transformer to high voltage to about 500 kilovolt, transmit grid, and then dia hantar pula untuk pergi lebih jauh or further, dia will transmit it by a transformer again to 132 kilovolt. This one 400, and then bila dia nak turun, they will down volt by a transformer again 432 kilovolt, and then bila kalau nak masuk pada industri, they will use about 33 kilovolt, and small industry, light industry 11 kV, and for domestic houses kita akan dapat 240 volt. Maknanya dia down step. So mula-mula daripada power station dia increase the voltan for transmission, because by using high voltage ni dia boleh kurangkan loss. Kalau tidak nanti dia banyak loss, and then dia turunkan untuk digunakan di rumah-rumah untuk yang lebih selamat digunakan. Okay, the generation, this take place in power station and involves a conversion of primary energy from fossil fuel into electricity. Usually it is the generating stage that all the pollution associated with electricity production is created. So electricity generation is complex and a costly business, mahal, which involves construction, the construction operation, perlu ada operation, and then perlu ada maintenance, and large power station, and the purchase of, and then transportation, lepas transport, storage in a primary fuels. Nak storage kan fuel, natural gas and all, and coal. And then for transmission process, daripada sini ke sini, there's a process whereby electricity is transported through a transmission grid over long distance. Ni biasa jauh macam dekat Melaka ni, kita punya grid ada, kita punya power station ada dekat belah pantai Puteri ataupun dekat Pangkalan Balak. and then they will transmit it to our region by cable, and then transmission grid is operated at a very high voltage, for example 400 kilovolt, in order to minimize the energy wastage. Energy wastage atau leakage, energy loss. And then for distribution, ini dekat sini dah kira distribution lah. Once electricity has been transmitted for a long distance at high voltage, it must be distributed to the various end users. Macam saya cakap tadi, industry will use about 333, and light industry guna 11 kV, and domestic houses is 240 volts sajalah. At various point along the transmission grid, it will be siphoned off into local distribution network. Ni kira local distribution lah. Okay, the sales process is not as easy to identify the other processes because it does not involve obvious hardware, but it is no less important. And all utility company, TNB ke Sarawak Electric ke, to market their product in order to attract customers, and once customers have been found, a utility company must monitor and record. Dia kena ada meter lah untuk tengok berapa pengguna menggunakan. Macam Melaka ni kita dah guna smart meter, so it is being collect every second, and all the energy that is consumed so that the customer can be billed and revenue collected. So dia boleh bagi kita bill lah. Kalau tak ada meter, dia tak boleh bagi kita bill. So now this is the way they bill us. Okay, electricity supply, generation tadi guna coal, gas, hydro macam-macam. National region guna transmission grid 400 kilovolt or 400 kV. Local distribution, it will be 130 kV or 11 kV, and sales to customer. Okay, ni ialah power plant, sebahagian daripada power plant dekat Malaysia lah. Ini dekat Negeri Sembilan, dia menghasilkan, dia ada dua generator. Satu generator boleh menghasilkan 752 megawatt. Megawatt dalam, kalau 1 jam maknanya dia boleh menghasilkan 752 megawatt hour power. Salahuddin Abdul Aziz Selangor, ini ada 6 generator. 4 generator 300 megawatt dan 2 generator 500 megawatt penghasilan dia. So totally dia boleh menghasilkan berapa? 1200 campur 1000, maknanya 2200 dalam 2200 megawatt hour dalam 1 jam lah untuk penghasilan. Ini dia gunakan fuel coal. Yang ni pun coal juga. And then dekat Tanjung Bin, Johor, Malakoff, nama company tu, and dia ada 748 megawatt generators, sebanyak 3 lah. So maksimum dia boleh keluarkan 3 kali 748 lah. Okay. And Manjung is quite the biggest in terms of coal punya power plant. Dia menghasilkan 700 megawatt, ada 3 generator, maknanya dia boleh menghasilkan 2100 megawatt dalam 1 hour, dalam 1 jam. Okay. Mukah kat Sarawak pun ada 2 kali 135. Tak, Sarawak ni dia punya generation tak besar. Sarawak yang besar ialah hydro, bukan coal. Coal ni kecil. Okay, sejingkat dekat Sarawak pun cuma ada 50 megawatt dengan 55 megawatt pun generator 4 lah semua sekali. So it's coal lah.